Hey everybody, it's Mr. Mayor here again, and today we're going to be thinking about phonics for your YFS, looking at the OO digraph. In this session we are going to introduce or consolidate the OO digraph, and that is the OO phoneme written with a double O. Later this term we'll also think about a different way to pronounce this grapheme, so the letters O and O making the sound. But for today we're thinking about OO, and children are going to need paper or whiteboard, a pencil pen or whiteboard pen to write with, and it's always useful for them to have access to some individual letter and digraph flashcards, maybe some magnetic letters or any other alternative you have available at home. Let's start the session like we usually do by revising some of our recent sounds. And as you can see here, by the number of rectangles on the screen, we're just going to think about 8 of the sounds that we've been thinking about recently. And these are all digraphs, or there is one trigraph. So these are the 2-letter and 3-letter sounds that we've been starting to learn recently. Adults, these are difficult, and it often will be that a child will have the tendency to try to sound out individual letters as they've been taught previously, and they're still at the stage where they're beginning to be able to see those 2-letter and 3-letter sounds. So don't worry if this is hard. And children, you're doing a brilliant job. If we keep on practicing every day, then we're going to get better and better, and soon we'll be able to read anything we want to read. I wonder if you can join in with me. Shh. Ch. Qu. A. E. K. I. Well done if you were able to read some or all of those digraphs and trigraphs with me. We looked at sh, ch, th, qu, a, e, k, and I. Let's have a race to see if we can find them quickly now. I'm going to say one of these sounds and I would like you to point to it as quickly as you can. You might then even be able to say some words that you know that use that sound. The first sound we're looking for is qu, qu. Well done if you found it there in the top line, qu, written using a Q and a U. Can you find the sound ch, ch, ch? Can you think of any words that use this sound? Well done if you can. This time, can you find the sound I? I. Well done if you found it there in the bottom right hand corner. What's different about this sound compared to all the others on the screen? Well done if you said it has 3 letters, and so we call it a... Yes, that's right, a trigraph. I. Can you find the sound E? E. Which of these digraphs records the E sound? Yes, there it is on the bottom line. 2 E's. E. Can you find the sound K? 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 Yes, there it is, a C and a K. K. And finally today, can you find the sound? Well done if you found it there in the top line between ch and qu. There it is. Fantastic. Brilliant work identifying our sounds, those digraphs and trigraphs. Today we're going to be looking at a new sound. It's OO, written using 2 O's. What type of sound is this? Well done if you're saying the grapheme is a digraph. It's recorded using 2 letters. I already mentioned earlier that we're thinking about the OO sound today, written using the O and the O, and that later in the term we'll be thinking about a shorter sound when we look at 2 O's together. So for now, our phoneme is OO and our grapheme is that digraph OO. Can you think of any words that use the OO sound? Pause the video now and see if you can write them down or speak about them with your adults at home. And then when you're ready, press play and see what words I've been thinking about today. Were you able to find many words? Well done if you were. How many do you have on your list? I found the words moon, zoom, zoom, spoon, balloon, room, groom, broom, zoo, food, raccoon, and baboon. Did you find any of these words? Are there any words on your list or that you found that I didn't find? You might want to pause this video now and see if you can talk about some of the words that you found and that I found with your adults at home. Perhaps you could use them in sentences, or you could even try to give a definition of the word. Then when you're ready, press play and we'll move on with our session. Let's think about some word reading. Remember, if you'd like to, you can pause the video now before we look at the words together and see if you can read them on your own. Then when you're ready, keep listening and we'll add our sound buttons and sound lines. Remember, today we're thinking about the OO sound. Z, oo, zoo. R, oo, t, root. Z, oom, zoom. Food, food. Broom, broom. We've got a longer word here, so you might want to break it up into parts. You could even split it into 2 syllables. B-a-l-oon, balloon. Now let's try some sentence reading. Can you see any of our sight words here? Those words that we've been taking a picture of with our cameras and trying to remember the shape of. Well done if you found the word I at the start of the sentence, always written using a capital letter, and the word the. There it is further on in the sentence. That's all of our sight words. Can you see the OO digraph anywhere? Yes, there it is in our final word. So already we know 2 out of the 5 words, and we know there's the OO digraph. Let's see if we can read the rest together. I sweep. I sweep with. I sweep with the. I sweep with the broom. I sweep with the broom. How about this sentence? Are there any sight words here? Yes, there are 2. There's the at the start of the sentence, written with a capital letter, a capital T to begin our sentence, and the word a, just with that letter A on its own. The and a. Can you see our OO digraph anywhere? Well done if you said you could find it 2 times. There it is, and there it is again in the final word. So already we know 1/3 of the words in our sentence, and we know that there are 2 OO digraphs. Let's see if we can read the rest together. The zoo, zoo. The zoo has. The zoo has a. The zoo has a big. The zoo has a big baboon. Baboon. The zoo has a big baboon. It's time to do some word writing now. What can you see in this photograph? Well done if you said it's the moon. Perhaps you could see some of the craters that we talked about before. You need to write the word moon using the OO digraph. So we already know that on our sound line there's going to be a double O. What other letters do you need? Pause the video now and have a go at writing it, and then when you're ready, press play and we'll look at the spelling together. So how did you do with the word moon? Well done if you said you needed an M, a double O and an N. M-oo-n, moon, moon. Perhaps you could pause the video now and give yourself an extra challenge trying to write a sentence using the word moon. What can you see in this photograph? That's right, it's a spoon. Have you used a spoon yet today? Can you pause the video now and try to write the word spoon? You're going to need to use 5 letters because I can see 3 sound dots and a sound line for that oo digraph. Have a go at writing this now, and when you're ready, press play and we'll look at the spelling together. Spoon, 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 S-P-O-O-N, spoon. How about this final photograph? What can you see in this picture? Well done if you said it's a hot air balloon. And we're going to try to write balloon now. You can see here that there are 3 sound dots, but there are also 2 lines, and this word has 2 digraphs. One of them is the oo digraph we're thinking about today, and the other is a digraph that we've learnt before. So listen carefully, you're trying to write balloon, b-a-l-oon, balloon. Have a go at doing that now, and then when you're ready, press play and we'll look at the spelling together. B-a-l-oon, balloon. B-a-l-l-o-o-n, balloon. And it was the l digraph that was sitting on the other sound line. We're going to end our session today by thinking about some sentence writing. You can see that I've got the sound buttons, lines and ovals on the screen here. You might want to write these out onto your paper or onto your board at home, or adults you might want to do this to help your child. And then I'm going to say the sentence and you're going to try to write it down on your own. Then when you're ready, press play and we'll look at the correct spelling together. My sentence today is, it is a long and black broom. It is a long and black broom. You have a few sound lines here and they're all going to have digraphs, but they're all different. So think really carefully about the letters you're going to need to use. Also think about starting our sentences with capital letters and think about the end punctuation you need. It is a long and black broom. Let's see how you did. It is a long and black broom. It, I-T, and I've started the sentence with a capital letter, a capital I. It is, I-S, it is, and then our sight word A, just written using the letter A. It is a long, L-O-N-G, long. It is a long and, A-N-D, and, black, B-L-A-C-K, and there's that C-K digraph there. It is a long and black broom, B-R-O-O-M, and there we can see our double O for the oo digraph. Is there anything I've forgotten with this sentence? Well done if you said it needs end punctuation. And for this sentence we need a full stop. It is a long and black broom. Well done if you were able to write that independently at home. If you weren't, perhaps you might want to try to copy it down now. And adults, you can always add more challenge to these sessions for your children by dictating other sentences using the sounds that they know already. So how do you feel about your learning today? If it's a thumbs up, it means you're feeling confident and you are enjoying learning about the oo sound. It's a thumb on the side if it was quite tricky, but you know what you need to do to improve. And show me and your adults at home a thumbs down if you found it really tricky today. As ever, adults, it's really useful to know how your child has found these sessions, and it's fantastic if we can see photographs of any work that they've produced. Whatever you do today, everybody, I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon.